Hey, what's going on, guys? Poison RC coming at you with another video. In this video, I'm gonna talk about I did a first run on it, as you saw in my previous video, and in this video, I want to talk about the pros and the cons of this Rustler 4x4 Brushless edition that I purchased. So overall, I was really satisfied. I was actually a lot more satisfied than I thought I would have been. When I was looking at it in the store. Um, it handles really well, and it jumps really well. It has plenty of speed. You could always have more speed, but out of the box, stock pinion, running on a 3S LiPo. It's a Hobby People. Let me see what this. No, it's Power Hobbies 5200 milliamp 50C 11.1 volt 3S LiPo pack. That was what I was running. I did not run a 2S in it. And so I was going to make another video, but I couldn't. There was actually a skate park just off to the side where we did the video of it driving around. I was apologized. It was pretty dark at the time, so hopefully you guys got enough video footage. I will plan on doing more of a daylight video for you guys, but so I only broke one part. That was just because probably a little bit of a hard landing, and this body is on tight, so I'm gonna have to shave it a little bit. That's one thing I gotta say. Another thing is that body I just don't like. But so, no big deal. I got one already on order. It's a back bumper / wheelie mount. So it's like he said it was like $6 or $7 or whatever. So that's the only thing that's broke of the good. Probably 40 minutes of runtime. Overall stock though, it does really well. I'm going to probably go ahead and I'm going to change the shock fluid. I might put a 1-hole piston instead of a 2-hole piston that they have stock inside the shock body. So upping my shock fluid and weight from a stock 30 weight to probably in the 40 and above. I don't know what one I'm going to pick. I might do 42.5. Will give me a little bit more dampening. Because like I said, it's just really springy in my thought. But it actually handled really well. High speeds, cornering, jumping, stop, going, wheelie. The video that you guys saw, that the slipper was slipping most of the time. And so when I go ahead, when I work on this, I'm gonna tighten the slipper all the way, and and then I'll go ahead and do another run for you guys to show you the vice versa versus slipping slipper and a tightened slipper. You'll get a lot more punch in it. This video, that last video that I did, it had a good amount of punch. It did a couple wheelies, but you tighten that slipper up. It does not really harm anything if you tighten it up all the way. So once I have it all tight, it'll probably lay wheelies all day. It did seem like I had to work a little bit to get it up to do a wheelie. That was probably because most of the time I was probably fighting the slipper clutch. So, like I said, if I tighten it, it'll probably do wheelies on demand. But like I said, out of the box, it did really well. Nothing broke besides the back bumper mount. That was just because I landed wrong. If you guys are seriously thinking about getting it, I think it's a bang for the buck out of the box. It does really well, and I'm really impressed with it. And so, what I plan on in the future, and I will try to do a video. I can't guarantee anything because I don't want to make videos on little things. Although it might help other people out there that are just starting the hobby or like to know how to do it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dye my chassis black. I'm going to probably put a Castle Creations X system in it. Excuse me. And I'll probably go ahead and probably put the power stroke shocks on it by Proline. I have those on my other rig. And I've had them on my Prius rigs before, and they do really well. I really like the fact that you could adjust them. The only way you could really adjust these is by these little stock Traxxas spacers that you put on the shock bodies. And they're okay for now, but I do plan on changing it. And then as soon as RPM comes available for it, because like I said, it just come out, I'll probably do the RPM A-arms, front, back, and whatever else they have out on the market that's RPM. RPM's the way to go when you're doing RCing. So, like I said, I'm overall really impressed, and I really highly recommend if you guys want to get something like this and you can't debate if you really want it or you want something else. I would say that I give it a good solid 10 out of 10 out of the box, to be honest. It was really fun to drive it. So anyway, that was kind of just a little bit of an update. Like I said, nothing broke besides the back body mount. Handle good, plenty of power, jumps good, stops good. For the most part, it takes off pretty good. Like I said, it needs a little adjusting. But it's a definitely a quick little booger once you get it out in the parking lot and you start doing a couple runs on it. If your guys' hobby shop gets one in stock and you have extra money and you can't decide what to get, I would get something like this. Or if you don't want that, you get a Slash 4x4 or E-Revo 2.0 or whatever your interests are. If you don't like something smaller than the X-Max is, then get an X-Max. But this is my newly purchased RC, and I plan on having it for a long time, and I plan on putting some money into it to make it up to my standards. So anyway, guys, I will have more videos for you later on. I really appreciate it. I noticed I have a couple new subscribers. Thank you. Comments, awesome. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me, guys. I just wanted to go ahead and make sure I'm recognizing you guys that you're subscribing and you're commenting. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Anyway, see you later, guys. Thanks.